I'm on a porch, get money, you know that we never could get a divorce. Say you the plug when nigga might have been the source. Why me pull up in that brand new Porsche? Come through, I teach you this shit like a chorus. Bitch, I'm like Ghost, I got power, of course. Invested my money and ran up a check. Now man, I hot like a motherfucking torch. I got a habit, gotta keep going, cause I cannot get stagnant when you getting money.
But we might have a uncut on the porch coming soon.
Welcome back to On the Porch. BJ say we might have an uncut on the porch coming soon. I just feel like we good. We been having good ass conversation off this podcast, guys. Like I said, we been trying to let y'all know we getting money, we doing good business. Even our goddamn producer doing great business and stuff. But we still regular people though. We still enjoying ourselves. We still young and we still getting to it. Now we ain't doing no stupid shit to get ourselves in trouble. Maybe doing stuff to get a baby. we may be doing that. But welcome back to another episode of On the Porch, man. You know you're here with your boy Mike, aka Mr. Dot Mindset. BJ, what's your name?
My name is BJ. I believe you can follow me at _BJ Real.
And you can follow me on Instagram at _Mr. Dot Mindset. Also, I just did that on Twitter as well. I forgot I did that. I don't even be on Twitter because Twitter is a place of demons.
Your Twitter is designed to accommodate your needs and your wants and what you want on your feed.
That's not true.
That's what your Twitter does.
No, that's not true.
Just how Instagram does their explore page.
Sometimes it's the people you follow. They just be this person like this or this person retweeted this. But they regular people though. Like,
or is it Mike likes to look at this?
No,
so let's
shit.
put that on his.
Y'all can look at my shit right now.
Page.
Y'all can look at my shit now.
Well, my Twitter is full of nothing but news and Sports Center. What's yours full of?
We could look. I'm gonna look at my Twitter.
Bro, stop. You're forbidden.
No, I'm not. I got my shit blocked off. I got one. Patrick Mahomes was so wasted, bro, and gave a fan the Super Bowl trophy.
I saw that.
I ain't shit on there.
You got girls in a diaper.
Girls in a diaper? What the fuck are you talking about? Nigga, what the hell? Nah, but for real though. So we be careful, but so BJ basically saying what you like is what you allow in your life is what's going to be put into your life. So if you allow a lot of people that have negative things to follow you and to be around you, you're going to have negative things put in your face. That's just what it is. So that's the first lesson of the episode today, guys. But y'all gonna make sure if y'all follow us on Instagram, make sure you go over to YouTube, guys. Please go like, comment, subscribe. And if you on YouTube, go over to our other platforms, right? Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all that good stuff. And leave us 5 stars. And let's move this thing up the charts, guys. Move this thing up the charts. BJ, how you doing this week?
I got a dog this week. So
you got a fucking dog.
Basically, me and Mike, we was in Macon. I was looking at one of the properties I had to see that was vacant. So literally right under this house, it was literally... The dogs were using it as a freaking cave because, you know, the crawl space you could get under the house. So we literally pull up to the property you're supposed to look at. We're like, oh, we already looked at this house, remember, but we never got in. So we pull up to the house. It's like 6 or 7 puppies just running around chilling. So we always, because we already had this happen before. Like, we pull up to a house, it's Macon, we see like a wild dog or just a random dog, and there'll be puppies. So we're like, bro, why we just won't take it and just sell the dog?
That's what we're putting. So, for real.
Literally, me and Mike probably spent an hour of our life chasing dogs
underneath houses and shit, trying to get the dogs.
Mind you, it's like 6 dogs. We were only able to get one. Like, when I tell you we was chasing that dog, Mike on his butt, and I'm cornered in, like, we were on that dog butt.
We basically pulled a kidnap situation.
It put up a fight. It wasn't a match for us. I threw it in my car window, and we drove off with it.
But we still stayed and tried to get the other dogs. But the other dogs was tripping, bro. Like, they wouldn't let us take them. Like, they wouldn't let us kidnap them, bro. I'm like, what the fuck, bro?
Mike was scared to grab them.
Nah, they kept yelling, bro. They was like... But pretty much we seen opportunity. So when you see opportunity, you got to take advantage of time and take advantage of the opportunity, right? So we seen the dogs, bro. And then we asked the neighbors, bro, is this any of y'all dogs, bro? They were like, nah, bro. The dog just be staying there, bro. So they puppies, they literally still sucking on the mama titty. We definitely seen the mom come and they still doing that. So we took we took one, but we're trying to take the other ones because it's like, bro, why haven't we just? This was the whole business plan behind it. Why don't we just take them and fucking sell them, bro?
Sell them for like $300 a piece.
Nothing crazy, because you know they some smooth, and I think we
Six
still
times 3, that's like shoot, we in 1,000. So yeah.
Jay, so we just trying to we grabbed the test subject at staying at BJ house right now, and we try. Well, somebody will post to buy it, but they said they never. I guess they never hit you up or something. But it's a whole bunch of people like that's like, what's up? I want it. So I'm like, bro, we still can sell that bitch. We just we haven't
to get rid of
so, we just haven't been actually putting the time in to get the shit going. Like we could literally get this shit going like easy, even if it's just $100. It's like shit. If you sell them $100 a piece, that's $600, right? So I mean, it's just we're not putting our time in it, and whenever you're not putting your time in, yeah, it ain't gonna grow. You ain't gonna be able to make that shit work.
So yeah, that was pretty much my week dealing with this dog.
The dog been shitting his house.
Running around my house, just looking you in the eyes, peeing in your face, pooping in your face. That's basically what I've been dealing with. But how was your week, bro?
Anything interesting happened this week? My week was pretty smooth. Able to lock some properties up this week. Definitely needed that. I think. Oh no, I went and spoke at a school today. It was good. Enjoyed myself. So, you know, just doing a lot more of that, right? Just a lot more kicking that part up, because really, y'all know that's really my passion, right? So, you know, I use my income to fund my passion, right? We talk about this all the time, right? So I do real estate. That's what I do. I get money from that, but I take that money so I could fund my passion. So I want to speak. I want to be able to change people's mindsets. I want to be able to put people in a better position, better thought patterns, better everything. So I'm taking that and I'm doing that with it. So that was really good. Other than that, though, I mean that's pretty much all I did this week. That's pretty much all I did. Mm-hmm. I know Tay said he can't raise nobody else's baby.
I can't raise nobody else's baby unless I'm 35 and single.
You can't. So
not 30, not 31, not 32, not 33, not 34.
So you're not
35 and no 20s. No, too many options out. Too many fish in the sea.
20, at the age of 29, you'll never be a stepdad.
No, it's too many options out here. Why would I pick?
Bro, at 29, shit, down there, they down there. Everybody have a baby by then. Shit, everybody
he said 29.
Yeah, that's what he said. 29.
Really, 25.
I say 30s. I gotta be in my 30s.
No.
I gotta be in my 30s to be a stepdad. I feel like if you're in your 20s, even 29, I could find a girl that hasn't had a kid yet. That's definitely possible, and that definitely goes on right.
It's possible to find people in their 30s. It's harder. It's way harder.
Well, shoot, that's what type of market I'm gonna be in, because not taking y'all to football practice and y'all don't owe me nothing.
Oh my gosh, bro, you just read my mind, bro. I was dead about to say that shit.
Blackpeoplemeet.com. No, those dating sites are actually like effective once you get to a certain age.
It's something wrong with the woman if they ain't got nobody in their 30s and they ain't got no kid either. There's something wrong with them.
That can't be their main focus. Like dating can't be their main focus.
Well, I guess 30 pretty young. Now, if you like 40 and
if you ain't found somebody by 30.
But maybe their main focus is business though. Maybe
that's
they just like
it can't be your main focus. Not that you're not good at it.
So something might say so. So I'm saying nothing's wrong with them at that point in their life. They're just maybe just focused on business. Right? There might be, some people just be like, bro, I ain't get married and nothing like that until I got my business where I want to be. So, are you still sticking with that?
What is she using her business?
That's literally what I said. I said that's probably just not their main focus right now. That's why they're single.
Or what are they just using their business as an excuse?
I mean, I automatically think when you're 30 and single, something's a little off in your brain. Like, you just not a compatible partner. Like, from a female, like, if you haven't been with somebody, it's like it's either like you trying to be too dominant, you don't know how to submit to another man, you trying to be on that independent stuff. I got my own, I could do this by myself. So guess what? It's 30 and you keep doing it by yourself.
It's like having a partner that's a rapper and you be like, by the time they 30, you just ain't good, bro. Basically, you just like, bro, cut that shit.
No, it's like a rapper. It's like a rapper that's trying to be independent. It's like, okay, you got offered these deals from Atlantic Records, from QC, from Epic. You got all these offers from these labels, and you continue to be independent and you're still on the same level. So it's like, bro, there's nothing wrong with taking this offer. Like, why are you trying to keep going independent?
Does a woman have to be? Earlier you said a woman has to submit to a man.
Yes.
A woman has to submit to a man in a relationship.
A woman
It's to a certain extent.
100% has to submit to a man, even if she makes more money than the man, for the relationship to work. Honestly, if it's a genuine relationship, like even if the woman makes more money, when we're in the house and I'm the man in the relationship, say my woman, she made way more money than me. When you come home, I'm your man. You submit to me. I got the final say so in the fucking house.
What does that look like? What you mean? Like you come home.
Oh yeah, like she just made 20K today in one day, and I've been at home. I just made a quick $1,000 somewhere. I just made a quick 1,000. She come home, like,
Are you cooking dinner or who cooking?
I'm not cooking dinner. Hey,
What the fuck?
DJ, come on.
no cooking. No, hold on. Let me stop. Cause he tried to get me caught in it. Cooking dinner doesn't mean you're submitting or not submitting. Like, so if I cook dinner and we eat, that doesn't mean like she's submitting, but for like her to like respect me and like acknowledge me and like listen to what I say, like that's basically like I'm still the man in this relationship, even though that you make more money than me.
I feel you, but you know, there's a such thing as feminine. First of all, there is a such thing as feminine energy and masculine energy, but that don't matter if it's a girl or it don't matter if it's a man or a female. So they don't. If the man is feminine, then if he just wants feminine energy, he just feminine energy. Really, and it can't be two feminine energies together. So somebody got to be masculine, somebody got to be feminine. So what happens if it's the man that's feminine?
I mean, I don't think that'd be a successful relationship.
It will be, because at the end of the day, as long as they're opposites, it's okay.
What does a man being feminine look like, but not,
Yeah, exactly.
A man being feminine, it's kind of like somebody that's just pretty much really in touch with their emotions for real.
Nah. All right. So like, your girl make more money than you. You at home while she out making money. What you doing during the day?
You
Cooking and cleaning,
taking the kids to school.
taking the kids to school. But so what the fuck are you doing? That's true. What the fuck are you doing, nigga? What are you doing if you just stay home all day?
I'm the man.
Oh, you just saying she still got to treat you like the man.
Yeah, she gotta treat me like the man when we home.
I mean, she should.
Work and take the kids to school and cook and clean.
Yeah, but I'm the man when you get in this. When you get in the house, I'm the man, and you're gonna treat me as such.
But you, oh no, hold on. You saying submitting is when she stay home, cook, clean, all that.
No, that doesn't necessarily mean submitting. Submitting is just making me feel like I'm the man. Like
How can she do that?
that's what I'm trying to like articulate back. It's like
Say like, you know, sex. What is that?
sex got something to do with it, but it's just like, bro, you listen to me. I'm trying to see like
It should be.
you let me
take
take the lead on things. You don't try to like overpower me and like my opinions and my decisions stuff. Like you don't try to like overpower me. Like you trust what I say to you.
Okay.
Like I still
But
take
why?
care of you. But
I'm saying I finna say, oh, okay. I guess I finna say, what makes her fucking submit to you though? Because you got to be worth it to submit to. If you just at the house doing what the hell I'm submitting you for?
But I'm saying though,
Be real though. Why am I submit? Why a woman got to be able
you
to
just
submit to you?
said feminine energy and masculine energy. She still could be making her money off of that feminine energy, but when you get home, I'm using that masculine energy for you to submit.
Why would she not just go find somebody that's doing more?
Cause she's with me, cause she loves me. What the hell? Does love not exist? Literally, everybody says in this generation. He just said it. Everybody says it. Why won't she just go find somebody that makes more? Wouldn't she rather want somebody that loves her and that
You think
like literally is there for her mentally than somebody that makes more money? Like everybody want to like somebody that make more money.
I tell somebody that all the time. Bro. Is love enough though? To be with somebody is love enough?
Yeah, ladies, if you're listening to this, just go with the guy that makes more money. Fuck your feelings.
No, I'm not saying love don't have to be there. I'm not saying love have to be there.
That's what he just said. Go with the guy that makes more money. Be miserable as heck.
No, that's not what I'm
saying. Go with the guy that makes more money.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying you go with somebody that makes less money.
Your high school sweetheart, forget him and how he makes you feel. Forget that first date he took you on that picnic. Go with the guy that makes more money and treats you like
But when y'all
S-word.
But when y'all struggling, he can't fucking take care of nothing, then it's a problem. Now when y'all like that homeless because the nigga couldn't take care of no business, then it's a problem.
Are we happy together?
Y'all happy and fucking homeless when you could be happy and fucking at least living straight.
Well, you're not all the time when you're with somebody that makes more money.
No, I'm saying.
Why you gotta cut me off every time I keep saying something?
I say if they could talk. I say if they could talk about it. I say if they still are making money, that's okay. But you saying like, nigga, I ain't doing nothing.
A lot of times when a gentleman is making more money in a substantial amount, because you just said, leave the dude that's making this amount of money because you make more than him. Go with somebody that makes more. So when you go and you change levels from somebody that's making $80,000 a year to someone that's making $200,000, $300,000 a year, a lot of times they have to put more of their focus into their business, which is going to be less attention to the female. So it goes from this guy, he's like, okay, I'm making my $80,000 a year, but that only requires me 4 days out the week at my 9 to 5. Rather than this guy, he got to work 24/7 to make that $300,000, $400,000, $5,000. So this guy literally loves you more, and he puts more attention towards you, and he makes $80,000. And this guy, his main focus is his business, and you're just second priority, third priority to his business.
But it's first of all, it was just a misunderstanding because you said I thought you just sitting at the house doing nothing all day. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking like, bro, you can't be with nobody that ain't doing shit all day.
It still equals out. It's like, shoot, even shit. It still equals out.
I ain't gonna care. I don't think nobody should be with somebody that ain't doing nothing all day. Like for real. Like you ain't even taking care of the house. You saying that?
There's literally stay-at-home wives, stay-at-home dads.
Say they doing what? Say the dad doing what we just said, making like $80,000, but like just not as much.
Mm-hmm.
Like you think it's still some work? Female making more.
He already gave us his answer. Go with the guy that make more money. That's literally his answer. Go with the guy that makes more money, guys.
I think no.
Go with the girl that makes more money.
It should be able to work. Cause I mean, he's still working at least. He's still doing something.
But Richard makes more money than him.
Richard
and they work together. The guy over here, he makes more money.
I'm pretty sure she gonna stay with her man though.
Why? He don't make as much.
It's not about making as much. You said not. I was at first. You said I'm not doing nothing. I'm sitting at home. I'm not cleaning. I'm not cooking. I'm not doing nothing. Leave. You just staying with a bum.
Why would that be a problem if she was already agreeing to that?
I'm saying though, that's a problem because you literally with a bum. You literally with somebody that's a bum. That's not doing that.
Stay-at-home wives are bums.
That's not cooking or cleaning.
No one said not cooking or cleaning.
I just said that's what I've been talking about this whole time.
Nah, we moved on. We went to $80,000. Whoever making $80,000, whoever is the less, do you think it can work?
I think it work.
It can work. So
yes, but
dude making $80,000, girl making $200.
This the only thing though. It just you gotta have a stand up ass girl, bro. Cause I ain't gonna cap. As soon as you piss her off, nigga, you ain't shit. Get out.
That's what I'm saying. It has to be a mutual respect. When I get to the house, you still have to treat me like that man. Like he was saying, if she make 200 and I make 80, why the hell she gotta submit to you? Why she gotta treat you like a man? That's how it's gonna work.
I said if you're not doing, bro, you said at first you said I'm not doing anything.
It don't matter.
You said if I'm not doing anything.
It don't matter if you're not doing anything. It's still a relationship.
So why?
I agree with you on that. If you are like a stay-at-home dad, you probably are more in touch with like your feminine side. Okay,
gotta be.
But we're off that topic now, so that's invalid for any time you say it. That's invalid from this point on.
So okay, girl make more money, dad make less. At what point or like what age do y'all say that is more like can like level out, like where it really don't matter no more? At our age, a little bit older.
It got to be a little bit. I guess I feel like it got to be a little bit older.
I disagree. Because men gain their value like the older they get. Like when I'm in my 30s, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be more wealthy than when I was in my 20s. When I'm in my 40s, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be more wealthy than when I was in my 30s. Typically, when we're growing up, and we seen it growing up in college, a girl won't mind going to pay for some food for somebody, go pay for somebody's snake, or I got the car, you don't got a car yet, I'll drive you around. So I feel like growing up younger, a girl would typically like, even though girls are like in their prime growing up, I feel like it's not uncommon to see like a girl like basically taking care of like a man rather than when it's older. When it's older, why would a grown?
No, that's
woman
what I mean. I that's what I meant to say. That's what I meant to say. Pretty much, you got to be. So you said when it's more acceptable. Well, yeah, it's more acceptable when they're younger. Because when you're older, it's like, hey, damn, you been doing shit your whole life.
I had homeboys in college. They literally get girls to pay for anything they want, and it just be like, it is what it is.
Yeah, city. Were you a city boy?
City boy.
You
Yeah.
a city boy?
Me? No, I said my homeboy. I wasn't really no city boy. I was just a go with the flow.
I was outside.
Munch.
Huh?
It was a munch.
No, freshman year. Not after that. Nah.
Bruh, so I mean, bruh, a lot of shit. So you said the girl got problems, and it's time. It's a problem. So when they say they need, it's pretty much like rapping. Somebody need to give up their career, or whatever, or move on. So when somebody need to give up in business, when you think when you think somebody
Hold on.
is it a time when somebody need to give up?
Let's get back to that. Hold on. Let's use 2 examples. You know that Instagram couple, like it's like that. She's like foreign. She's probably like Latina or something, and she makes those like workout videos and stuff on Instagram.
I don't know.
You don't know her?
I think money definitely play a part in all this shit, bro. I ain't gonna cap because it's just today. I know what you're saying. You saying this?
Oh,
how
you
it-
say you don't know her, so you wouldn't even get the example.
Yeah,
if
I know you
told
say that's how it should. That's how it should be. Like it should be. You respect it, but in today's time, it's like I love you, nigga, but damn.
So do you think those are the best relationships where the woman
Oh, that's not that-
doesn't submit to the guy and just like I make more money than you? I'm gonna run.
Oh no,
over
she
you.
has to submit. But I'm saying she also had. I guess they also had a decision. They had the choice to leave. Either they gonna submit or leave. It's not gonna work if they don't submit. Period. I agree with you with that. If they don't submit, it's shit not gonna work. So either they can submit or leave.
And what's submitting?
Huh?
What's submitting? That's the word.
Submitting is just like making me feel like a man. Like all the things that you could think of in your head, like make me feel like a man, make me feel cozy at night. Shoot.
So you gonna be a little spoon?
I'm not a man if I'm a little spoon. But basically in the example I'm about to give y'all,
I get
it
it.
basically like it's a popular girl on Instagram. She be with all like the entrepreneurs and stuff. But basically she's like the front runner of the relationship. Like she makes all the workout videos, she does all the ads, all the advertisement, the endorsements and stuff. And all her guy does, he basically just shoots the videos. Like he just records her like she working out or she's just shooting a little Instagram promo. She's shooting the video. So in their relationship, she obviously makes more money than him. He's literally just in the background behind the camera shooting the scenes. But they literally like expressed it, and she like said like I still treat him like a man, and like I still keep him at the head of the household, even though I make more than him, and I'm the face of basically the franchise. Like, and they're actually like in a great relationship. Like she just got the man name tatted on her, and it's like a great relationship. But she's obviously the front runner of the relationship. But you don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know. But that was a clear example that you gave, so I understand. I understand that, and I mean, pretty much what I think is everybody got their strengths. Like, I feel like you should treat them like a man, but you should probably if they shouldn't be the head of everything just because they the man, right? So if you feel like I don't think you should be a head of finances, if you ain't good with money, you're not good with money. That's just what it is. So I feel like in relationships, I feel like that's what people get a lot of stuff confused. They get a lot of stuff confused when they go, bruh, I'm the man. I need to be the head of everything. I'm like, well, that's not true, really. Because it's like, what happens if you're not good? Because these days, bro, there's some really educated young women. So if they way smarter with money, I'm going to let you handle all the money. Now, the rule, I guess if you say, when you're saying like, man, like the rules that go on in this house, it should probably be set by the man regardless.
Yeah, like don't disrespect me. Like
It should be said by the man. I believe that.
Respect my say so. Like if I don't feel comfortable with something, just respect that.
Yeah.
If I don't want you going out with
And it
this
should be
person,
vice versa too, though.
just be
I
like
think it should be vice versa too.
All right. Your friends come over. She wearing something that you don't like. Can you
Take it
say-
off.
and she make more money than me. Take your ass upstairs and change.
I don't give a damn.
We got company over.
You can say that and she make more money than you.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, like if she for her not to respect me, and it's like my friends come over and she got on like booty shorts and stuff, and I'm like, go upstairs and change. She like man, if you like, if you this my house, I pay for this. I pay for this car. I made this food.
What you say that for?
it wouldn't work at that point. Cause I
See,
crack.
and that's what I was saying. It's just either
wouldn't work.
now I'm saying she has the choice to submit or leave. That's
At that point, she don't
it's just a choice. It's not necessarily you don't have to do anything in life. You don't have to do shit. But you also don't have to be with me.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where it end up at. Like, yeah, I feel like you have to submit to a man because especially if you have to submit to the person that has the masculine energy, which usually is the man, right? So you have to submit to him because if you don't, then it's just like, all right, bro, we always gonna bump heads. Because y'all both can't have masculine energy. Y'all both got masculine energy because that's all that is. If y'all both got masculine energy, bro, that shit just going boom, 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 boom all the time. Because they always feel like, well, I do this. And then you going to feel like, well, I do this. Well, I'm the man. Well, I do this. And then it's like, bro, all right, bro. This shit is going to be annoying.
Yeah.
So that's the biggest one. But we're back to what we was talking about before. I know we're saying like it's a problem when they if you 30, BJ says, and then we all saying it pretty much. Almost if it's a problem if you 30 and you still single, so you probably should try something different. What you think about people in business? Like you think people should you think people should give up? You think people should stop? Is it a certain time where you just like, all right, bro, this shit ain't working for me?
I feel like if you've been doing something like adamantly and like consistently for like, I'm gonna say like going on 2 years. If you've been doing something for like 2 years and there has been like no growth, no pop, you ain't been seeing no like income from it, I think it's time to hang it up. Because if you've been doing the right, well, it's obviously it's not the right formula. If you've been doing the things and stuff consistently, like month to month, and it's getting to that like 2 year point, and I still ain't seen a profit, it feels like I'm in the same place. I feel like it might be time to get that thing up because you probably just forcing something where you could be better in a different area. So I feel like, shoot, you done wasted 2 years of your life putting your all or your say-so all into this thing, but it's been 2 years and we ain't seen no fruit from it. So let's
Let it go.
give it up and do something else.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of like you said, a lot of say so and shit like that. It's like you said, say so. I feel like you just not giving your all. Which I mean, maybe you should give up if you're not gonna give it your all, regardless, because you shouldn't waste all your time doing that. But most of the time, I feel like it's time to give up when you realize that you have done everything you can do, whatever that is. But most of the time, the reason that you're not having success is because you're just not doing everything you can do.
Yeah.
So that's why I feel like it's some stuff that I'm doing right now, and I'm like, of course I could, like with the podcast right now. Shit, it's just like, oh, we could have been like, we on episode, I don't know, probably about 2025 now. I don't know, shit. But we could easily be like, bro, this shit ain't really popping like we thought we were gonna pop. But we know for a fact within ourselves, we haven't been doing everything we can do. So we're not gonna give up. Now, once we start putting our all into it and say that shit just like, all right, bro, that shit not good, or that shit not going nowhere, then we'll probably stop. But we not putting our all into it whatsoever. We just started trying to post consistently this week. So that's how I feel about it when people should give up. Yeah. But also a lot of people try to make sense of like senseless stuff. Like they try to do stuff that they think makes sense, but it doesn't. It's senseless, but they try to make sense of it. So they'll try to start a business that's selling hair and selling ice cream. That's senseless.
It don't even make sense.
It don't make sense. But they'll try to make sense of it by saying, well, most of the people that buy hair like ice cream. They just try to make sense of it. But that's senseless. I'm pretty sure it's a lot of examples of that. It's like people that don't. I was talking to the school today, and I was talking to the kids. I was like, people try to make like athletes, student athletes. They say, I'm tired. That's why I didn't do my work, or that's why I didn't study. Okay. That don't make sense. Because you're still a student first. You still have to do good in school for you to get to where you want to go, especially if you want to go to college or something. So if you're not, you could say you're tired, but that's not an excuse. It doesn't make sense why you didn't study still. You're trying to make sense of something that is senseless. Not studying for a test that you got tomorrow is senseless.
Yeah.
So I don't know. How you feel about that?
Like I feel like a lot of times, like people, just like how you said, like the girl who or the guy who sells hair, and then
I like the way you've been
oh,
non-binary.
Yeah,
Good job.
I'm non-bi. I'm team both of them.
Oh wow. Pause, B. Pause. Pause. Pause.
But yeah, like he was saying, like the people that like they say, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna open up this shop, I'm gonna open up this space, and I'm gonna sell wigs and ice cream. Why not? Or like those people that be like, okay, I'm gonna open up this tattoo shop and I'm gonna have an arcade in the back or have a hookah lounge. It's gonna be a tattoo hookah lounge. But like I feel like people get caught up in like so much trying to be like different and trying to reinvent the wheel.
Oh my goodness.
It's like, bruh, the formula is already in front of you. There's successful tattoo shops. There's successful bars. There's successful wig and hair product stores. So why am I going to try to be different and sell ice cream out the store or make this a tattoo hookah lounge? Like, why am I going to try to reinvent the wheel and it's already been proven this hookah lounge down the street is making $100,000 a week. This tattoo shop making $70,000 a week. Why am I going to reinvent the wheel and try to add them both and try to make something different? And it's already been proven that I could just roll this down the court and I can make $70,000 a week, $100,000 a week. Like a lot of times people try to reinvent the wheel instead of taking the actions and steps that people took before them and just doing the same thing because they feel like they're copying. But it's like, bro, it's not copying. It's just a proven business plan. So
For sure.
just go ahead and take it and run with it.
Speaking of like business plans and like, you know, learning stuff, were there any like stumbles or were y'all trying to reinvent the wheel of real estate when y'all was like learning everything? Or what? And also, what was some of those hiccups in y'all process with learning real estate and stuff like that? Like what y'all struggle with in the beginning, learning?
I don't really say, I don't think it ever really was a point that we tried to reinvent the wheel. I'll say more so that we stayed on the wheel more than we should have. Like,
Oh, you-
we be rolling that wheel. Like,
Rolling that bit.
we do
Like-
it by the book, like more so where it makes you want to like, let's try something different. Let's do this. Let's do that. Like, we don't really try to do too much stuff outside the box. We just stick to the basics, and that's pretty much work. To, like I said, to the point where it makes you want to be like, what if we did do this different? Like, how would that be?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it ain't really too much to do. Like, especially with real estate, it's kind of like the most thing I'm gonna do that's different and that I've never tried different is it's still not different. It's just trying to go to a different market or going to a different place. Like, just trying to be like, you know what? Let me go into North Carolina. Like, nigga, you ain't even goddamn do Georgia yet. Goddamn, you ain't even do Georgia enough yet. So why are you going all the way over there, right? And that's pretty much like he's saying. Like, well, we ain't like, so us necessarily we haven't, but people do really get caught up in being different a lot. Like way too different. Like, it's like he said, people are already showing you the way. There's no need to try to be different, but all the time. But sometimes you do have to. People get it mixed up with being different and having your own pizzazz. Like, it's like a difference, right? It's like you can do the same thing but add your own pizzazz to it. That don't mean sell ice cream with hair though, right? That don't mean that. It means, you know, you might do a different type of jingle. You might do a different type of rap. You might do different color hairs or something, but you want to stay within the same niche instead of trying to do something that's way different. A lot of people try to do stuff that's way different because it's a scarcity mindset. They feel like it ain't enough out here for all of us to eat, right? So they, like you said, his example, you got a tattoo shop or a salon suite down the street that's doing a lot of, or like around the corner, maybe, you know, a couple of like 10 minutes away that's doing a lot of money. You like, damn, bro, that mean I got to do something different because everybody going to them. But they only got so many spaces. So why wouldn't I just go ahead and do the same thing? Because the people that they're not getting are going to come to me. But a lot of people just feel like, you know what? It's not enough out here for all of us to eat. That's why a lot of people go into competition with each other, right? That's why a lot of people just say, you know, I don't like working with nobody else because it's a scarcity mindset, bro. A lot of people be like, bro, dang, bro, you don't think that shit oversaturated? No. It's enough out here for all of us to eat. Go ahead.
You know a perfect example of that I just thought of?
What?
Freaking gas stations.
Oh, don't
A
even care,
gas
boy.
station, a racetrack would literally look a QT in the eyes like this
Next
across
door.
the street, and the Quick Trip be right here, and that racetrack gonna open up right across the street, and it's a sick hole right here. It's
sure.
3 gas stations in one, all got the same price. None of them go out of business. I've seen these same gas stations for years. They're still open, and they're literally right next to each other. They understand business and that it's enough of this money for all of us. So they're not scared. Oh, they do tattoos over there. Why would I do it right here? It's enough out here for both of us. So shoot, some people need this, some people need that. But it's literally like back to the gas stations. It's literally 3 gas stations. Y'all see it all the time on the corner. Just look. Usually it's like 2 gas stations right next to each other. They're all open, and none of them look like they're going out of business anytime soon. Why is that? Because there's enough money out here for all of us, and they just understand that just because Quick Trip's over here making $400,000 don't mean my $250,000 isn't taking care of me. So it's basically like they're like, y'all do what y'all got to do. I'm gonna do what I got to do and take care of me and my people that I came with, rather than watching y'all pockets. I'm gonna do what I do and do what I do best, and I'm gonna get enough for us in mind rather than they make more than me. Like, I'm not gonna focus on that. I make enough to take care of myself.
For sure. You just stay, like you said, you minding your business, you stand on your own, and yeah, we get it. You know, of course we all want more, but we all gotta understand at the same time, bro. The reality of it is, we got to know what the baseline is. What do I have to do to sustain me and my folks, right? So as long as you understand that, like people doing real estate, bro, we could eat, bro. We could say this, bro. Like shit, we ain't out here making fucking $80,000, $100,000 a month like these other niggas we be listening to and stuff.
Oh, they be making it.
And guess what?
And they be like, people on their first deal, I just made $80,000 on my first deal. I'd be like, ooh.
I'm like, ooh, that's great, amazing, like great. But at the same time, I'm love to get that level. I would love to. That's great.
Yeah.
Making $100,000 a month, that'd be great. But also understand, what do I need to sustain me and my folks, right? So once you understand that baseline of what do I need to live a comfortable and a great life for me, of course, I'm not saying just be comfortable and just sit back in your little cocoon and be like, I'm good. No, you all want to strive to do better. But what you don't want to do is stress yourself out, be trying to do stuff that you normally not doing and putting yourself in a deficit because you see what somebody else is doing. Like, bro, the wholesale is a perfect example of that, bro. Like, bro, we see people, bro, there's big wholesalers, bro. Like, y'all know we had people on here, like, we had people on the podcast that do wholesaler and they get way more deals than us. But it's like, guess what? I ain't mad at them. Ain't no envy or nothing. It's like,
Your rent paying for?
shit, my shit good. I'm good. I'm good. Not comfortable.
That shit straight, brother.
I still be like, damn, I need to get my money. But you know, shit, yeah. Shit, I'm straight. So it's kind of just like, that's all it is. Really, bro. You got to understand where you need to be at and where you want to be at. And then you got to figure out, how can I do something that's going to up it a little bit, up it a little notch, but not going to reinvent the entire wheel. And that's pretty much where you got to be at when you are in business, because you'll get so caught up in looking at everything else and saying, oh, they doing this, they doing this, they're doing this, so I need to do something different. And then now you done fucked up your whole business.
Yeah.
Speaking of business, I got a question for y'all. It's like the first quarter of 2023. How would y'all reflect on y'all first quarter of 2023?
So far, so we 2 months in, I think the first quarter, 4.
It's halfway through the first quarter, right?
Almost.
First quarter, what's that? 4 months? 3 months?
4 months.
Three.
3 months. 3 months. Yeah, so we like halfway.
Almost.
Yeah, 3.
We halfway through the first quarter.
Yeah.
How you do, mate?
Shit, business, honestly, bro, business is better. And it's crazy because it's just like, bro, you really don't. When I say this, y'all gonna be like, damn, but I'm really doing better in business than we ever have before. Honestly. But it's like, you don't feel it. Cause it's like, it should be here by now. Honestly, that's what it's like. It's like, it should be here right now. And then when you're doing like stuff like wholesale, you don't have time to feel it. You don't have time. We might feel it that day when we closing those deals, but it'd be like the next day is like, all right, nigga, what else we got?
Yeah.
So it ain't really no time to feel it, but we're doing, the first quarter has been great. Been doing a lot of things, crushing a lot of goals, but it's still just like, shit, we got a lot to do, bro.
Yeah, we still know that we haven't even like reached the level that we can be at, like just like working in tandem, like where we could be at. But like you said, we could close a deal that day and it'd be a great day. But shoot, I look down the road, so I'm looking down 6 months from now. I'm like, shoot, 6 months from now, my account gonna look like this.
If I don't keep
going. So if I start everything today, 6 months from now, I gotta pay this car note, I gotta pay this rent, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Shoot, I want to do this. I'm low. So it's like I can't stop now and just like ponder in what I done made. It's like I just gotta keep going and get after it.
But it's probably been the best quarter, bro. But so far, and it's going to get better. That's what's going to happen. That's non-negotiable. That's what's going to happen.
What's one goal from both of y'all that y'all want to achieve in this first quarter? At the end of this first quarter,
damn, we did a goal. Hold on, let me look. We can look.
At the end of this first quarter, or
let's look, cause we made goals. We make goals together. So when you're in business with people and when you have people that's on your team or whatever, but y'all should definitely make goals together, because I mean, what are y'all doing if you're not making goals, right? I want to know what BJ, not just like goals for the business. I need to know what BJ his goals is, so I know how I can help him get his goal, right? And then he need to know what my goal is, so he can help me get to my goal. So that way, now we both are working and be like, hey, bro, shit, I know you got to get this goal. So this is what I got going on. I got this deal, so let's try to figure out how that shit works.
I just look back at it. I gotta goddamn finish a book. I gotta goddamn open up. I gotta finish the book.
No, finish reading the book.
Yeah, finish reading the book. Yeah. I gotta open up an insurance account. I gotta try to get it's like first half. So like that's kind of like first half of the year. So like I could be 6 months in. Yeah, I gotta get another property. Credit score gotta look better. Another stream of income. That's pretty much what I'm talking about.
Shit, one of my
what's your plan for your other stream of income?
Frenchie.
Yeah, he already started it. Yeah, he pretty much already started. He put it down. So, release ebook by January 15th. I didn't do that, but that's an excuse. It's not an excuse, but it's just like I didn't have everything in place yet. So I was like, let me get a little bit longer. So, but I did end up releasing it. Let me see. Oh, have 2 speaking engagements in the month. I did that. I didn't even know that. I did it though. I did it. Buy at least 2 properties. So that's what I'm gonna say. 2023. Buy at least 2 properties this quarter. So, and buying properties for us is kind of like if you just find a good deal, you ain't got to put no money into it. So it's kind of like shit. You can get one.
We know how to approach that.
It's realistic because you want to make our goals is realistic. You want to make sure your goals are super realistic, right? Because sometimes a lot of times we set goals that are not realistic. Shit. Realistic. I'm slurring. No. What's in my cup? What's in my pocket, dog? But nah, for real. So we got to make sure that we make sure that goals good. Our goals are good and make sure they're realistic. So,
yeah. So since we on the topic, we talking about business heavy this episode and about goals and stuff. Like you could throw it right back to me, but what's one of the things that you just feel like hinders or stops people from just going ahead and out there and starting their own business?
It's it's crazy. It's a fucking plethora of things. That's why it's so hard. Like,
hey guys, by the way, I used plethora before the episode, and he's loving the word. So you guys enjoy.
I've heard plethora. I've been using plethora. I actually got that word for Shamir. She always say plethora, but I use it's a plethora of reasons, but a lot of reasons why. The biggest reasons why is pretty much fear, but that's so broad. That's so broad. Like, I can easily just say fear.
Yeah.
I can easily say fear. But it's usually fear of losing everything. But you know what's crazy? If you ain't got nothing, what the fuck you gonna lose?
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing. It's like, if you don't have anything, what you gonna lose? If you already at the bottom, then why are you scared to start? Especially at people like at our age, right? You at home with your mom and everything already. But you saying, I just scared to start a business. Why, bro? The worst thing that can happen, you can go back to your mama's house? Really? What's gonna happen?
Home cooked meals.
Like,
Brother running around the house.
dude, like, it's don't be so scared. Like, you're scared to lose everything. They're scared to lose everything, but when you don't have nothing, you shouldn't be scared to lose everything. So, and by the time you about 30 and stuff like that, bro, it's be like, bro, well, shit, you ain't starting a business. Why you ain't started yet? Why you ain't starting in your 20s? But it's because, I said this earlier, it's because the teachers and our parents and shit say don't take life serious until you fucking 30. And then by the time you 30, now you fucked up. Now you're like, I want to start a business, but now you got a fucking kid and family.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day.
Yeah, that's like the same thing. Like, you play football or you run track and you're like, you play football and in 9th grade, you're like, shoot, by the time I'm a senior, I'm gonna run a 4.4. I'm gonna run a 4.5.
Shit.
10th grade year. Bruh, by the time I'm a senior, I'm gonna be running a 4.4, 4.5. Don't
Yep.
run track this season. 11th grade. Yeah, senior next year, I'm gonna run a 4.5. It's senior year.
We're in a 4.8.
I run a 4.8, 4.7. What?
For sure.
Cause you just thought that it's gonna be handed to you by
Yeah.
those times, but you didn't take those steps. But back to like what I was saying, like what stops a lot of people from just jumping out there and starting a business? The obvious answer is money.
Yep.
So a lot of people, when they're about to start a business, the obvious question or the basic research to do is, how much money do I need to start this business? If I want to do wholesaling, how much money do I need to do that? If I want to do rental car, how much money I need to do that? If I want to do Airbnb, how much money I need to do that? If I want to do this non-emergency business, how much money I need to do that? But a lot of times what people don't harp on and try to like finesse is using opium. So opium is basically using other people's money. So basically the masters
Wait,
of
this nigga
this.
thought you said opium.
That's what I thought.
I knew he thought you said opium, but nah, he said opium. I know what you're saying.
So guys, you gotta use opium. So basically, the richest people in the world do this. The wealthy use this. The rich use this. The well off, they use this. If I could start something and be all in with 0% of my money and 100% of somebody else's money, and it's just my idea and I'm running with it, I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Yep.
But that's where we need to focus our time at and focus our energy at and see, how am I going to get in this business for the least cost but the most efficient way. So in real estate, as we all know, or you should know if you ever looked into it, you barely don't need any money or little money to start this business. You don't need $5,000 start. You don't need $4,000 start. You don't need none of that. Like, you probably just need a couple $100 and you could get off your feet and start.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, everybody's scared to start a business because they're like, oh, I need 5,000, I need 10,000, I need 15,000. But my challenge to y'all is just to find a way. You can go find a way to use other people's money, whether that be the bank's money, whether you find a private money lender, whether you use a strategy to get your first deal so that funds the company, or just you find a way in finesse. Instead of doing all this research, just find a way to use other people's money to start up your business rather than use your money, because that's not going to be the best business. If you start a business and you're already $500,000 in debt, $1 million in debt, and you haven't even made a dime yet, like, come on now, you got to work from out of the ground rather than I'm gonna use it's other people's money. Even though you could be in a hole using other people's money, but it's like, at least I'm not touching into my pockets. I can at least start and have the confidence to start.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. So pretty much, I mean, opium, first of all, not opium. OPM.
Did I say opium?
Nah, it just sound like it. Opium. It just sound like it, right? But when you're the best way to find somebody, other people money. I mean, when they mean other people money. Hit up family members. You never know who you got it. If you got a good idea, pitch it to them and be like, "Hey, look, let's go in together. Trusting me with it, because everybody know a family member that got a little money. I'm pretty sure, at least a little bit, right? You might not be close to them. No, somebody with a little money. You're like, hey man, I need $3,000. Let me just use this to get this started. I'll pay you back monthly, or I'll pay you back with interest within the next couple of months. That's just what you're supposed to do. With when you're in business, I mean, that kind of what everything starts at. Nobody actually uses their own money. When you see people be like, I just bought this $1 million house, they did not buy it themselves, guys. I want you to know that. So don't feel like, dang, I ain't got $1 million. Like, no, they don't either. Probably. A lot of people
100,000.
Yeah, probably 100,000. Some people be having less than that. Like, some people literally be like, bro, but one of our buyers one time be like, bro, I ain't gonna count. Like, right now I'm cash poor. Like, one of the buyers said that shit, like, I'm cash poor, but I got access to so much money. Because when you got access to the money, bro, you're never broke. You're never broke, bro. Like, you're literally never broke. As long as you got the access. Access is way more important than liquid. If I got access to it, bro, I ain't broke.
You remember we watched that documentary on Donald Trump, and he literally was like, the bank want to lend me so much money. He was literally starting projects on building casinos and stuff. Like, he was literally like making casinos. And if y'all know anything about like casinos / hotels, because you know a casino would be a casino at the bottom, then a hotel on top.
Right.
It's a lot of money that goes into that. But Donald Trump, he was just like, by my name, these banks, I got access to all this money. They're just waiting to give it to me. Like, they want to give it to me so bad. So he's like, bruh, I don't have this money in my bank account. If y'all look at my bank account, it's going to say this number right here. But the bank, they love me so much. They gave me access to 10x what I got in my bank account right now.
Yeah.
That I can use to go open that casino, go open that hotel. So like you said, it's all about access and not necessarily what you have. So if I have access to a couple millionaires in my family or a family friend, why wouldn't I go ask him, hey, I got this idea and I feel like I can make this in 3 years and we'll be in the green and you'll own this amount of money. If I have access to that, why would I try to scrape up my own money, which would take me 10 years to get that money, where I could go talk to him now and have that money in hand?
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
For sure. And that's how it is. And speaking of Donald Trump, how you feel about him? I'm putting you on the spot. I hope you don't get canceled.
Donald Trump, I love Donald Trump. I felt like he was a great president. I just feel like the people that follow him and love him are very racist, and they're not scared to show that they support Donald Trump and that they're racist. I feel like he has a lot of racist followers, but I felt like while he was in the office, there wasn't really, the economy wasn't too bad. Anybody that was an entrepreneur was like, this is the best time to write stuff off. It's been no other time better than to write stuff off than now while he's in office, because ultimately Trump started as a businessman and he still is a businessman. So he uses his name Donald Trump or Trump, like Trump Towers and stuff. He literally uses his last name for business. So he was a businessman. So while he was in office, nothing was going on like financially for anyone. It was actually a great time for him to be president. Yeah, he might say some controversial stuff and people not like it, but I feel like overall he was a good president.
People need to start just going off their emotions, how they feel, like he said. Like, I mean, shit. Not saying, first of all, let me tell you something. I ain't no Donald Trump supporter. I ain't really none. None of them. I don't vote, bro. Honestly, bro. Like, none of the presidents are really for it. I mean, bro, none of that shit for us. Honestly, it's kind of like it's really none of that for us. So it's not that I feel some type of way about one person and I feel some type of way about another person, but I just look at the stuff that people do. Now the shit that they say is racist, whatever, but that's crazy as hell. But it's just like, bro, at the same time, it's like, bro, well, the nigga that y'all was so fucking for, Biden, like he was gonna fucking help us.
What they call
First
him?
of all, y'all-
What they
first-
call him? Sleepy Biden.
First of all, y'all act like presidents really could do anything, bro. They're just a talking head, bro. They don't run nothing. So it's kind of like
Biden don't talk. That.
y'all all going for somebody that's kind of like, bro, they really can't even do anything. They can say, I want to create this law. Just like with student loans. I want to create this law.
Now I gotta pass down this.
Pass it down here. Don't, no, denied. Now what? And y'all be listening to people because y'all get so off emotion. People, we work off emotion so much, bro. They say they gonna do this, and it makes me feel happy and it makes me feel good, but we not looking at their actions. Their actions not showing that. The actions not showing that they gonna get student loans gone, right? I ain't even worried about that, right? They actions not showing that they actually trying to push to make this happen.
His whole campaign was a lie.
Like
It's a whole campaign was a lie.
And not saying not ain't no cap. With people that be capping like Biden, yes. Like or he can't do nothing. He may not be capping, but he can't do anything. But with people like Trump, at least you know what the fuck's coming. He gonna say it.
He gonna tell you.
He gonna tell you like a dumbass.
Guys, I paid $0 for taxes this year. What's up?
Like he's gonna. That was a great impression, by the way. Let's have it up for BJ. God damn, that's great. But no, like for real, they gonna tell you, bro. Honestly, bro, I'd rather have somebody keep it real with me instead of and just being. They may be an asshole, but at least they keep it real with me rather than have somebody that's a liar and then they just capping. Because now I get my hopes up. At least I know what the fuck to expect with Trump. I know he gonna do some bullshit or say some bullshit and he mean that shit.
I know we gonna be beefing with Iraq and stuff when Trump in office. I know that.
I know. He said.
That's what's gonna go. But
That's what it is.
What I feel like what the government has done so well, like I feel like they learned how to put Democrats versus Republicans versus each other. So everybody knows your parents are Democrat or Republican. I could literally ask everybody that question. They know your parents are Democrat, Republican, or a liberal. And what happens is every election, no matter what we're voting for, shoot, am I voting for a Democrat or am I voting for a Republican? So I just wholeheartedly feel like that we wasted our vote as Democrats voting Biden in. If Donald Trump run again, I'm not saying I'll vote. I might sit that one out.
I'm gonna sit that one out.
But depending on who running,
I hope it ain't Biden. That bitch ain't he too old,
if
bro?
Biden run again, man, I ain't gonna care. I might slip that thing over there to Donald Trump and put my vote down.
Oh damn! You said that. Fuck. I hope we don't get killed. I have actually, yeah. Get this shit going. No, yeah, what the fuck? But I mean, I feel what you're saying. I do understand what you're saying, and I ain't necessarily against it. But you know me, I'm just like, bro, this shit don't matter. They be like, y'all vote matter. Yeah, nigga. Whatever, bro. Your vote matter, my ass. Like what? All right. So since y'all fucking know our vote matter, which one of y'all niggas in the office with them when they saying they finna elect the nigga that know?
Why you can't use the N word on the podcast, bro?
Why?
I think that's like guidelines, like YouTube guidelines.
Okay.
Is it? Is it?
It might be.
Is it? I don't hear the N word on YouTube too much.
I don't know, but y'all gotta just basically y'all need to start using going with y'all emotions so much, bro. All this shit is a game of power. I'm reading a book right now, bro. 48 Laws of Power. I'm on another book now, so shit. It's just like, and I'm like, damn, bro. Everything is about power, bro. Like they look at this shit bad. Like a lot of people think we'll talk about this later on. A lot of people think deception and shit like that bad, but is it really? That's what the fuck. That what set us apart from animals. Being able to change your hats, change your mask, be who you are. Be who you are.
Yeah. Show who you want to be.
Like it's pretty much who you want to be, right?
Baby, let it rip.
And I think that's what I'm gonna leave y'all with, right? And then we might talk about this a little more next episode because I'm gonna get deeper into it. But it's just, bruh, stop thinking. If we already in the game, so play it. You already in the game, so play it. You already in the game of who gonna have the most power, play it. Who gonna have the most money, play it. Don't be trying to be all, cause you're gonna be miserable trying to play this fucking almighty saint. But even the ones that play the almighty saint, they playing that for a reason because they trying to get somebody to be on their side so they can have the power. So you're in the game, just play it.
Yeah.
The thing we've been here for, well, I ain't gotta say that. That was what I said I'm gonna give him.
Yeah, he already gave it to him. So, hey, y'all know we've been here for a minute. So, I'm going to close it out. I just feel like, shoot, we get to a point in life where we just be like, when is enough? But I just want to say to y'all, just keep working until you get to a point where you can retire somebody. Where that person you retire be your mom, where that person you retire be your girl, where it be your grandma, grandpa, auntie, brother, sister. Just keep working. Just know you're not doing enough work.
Yep.
If you can't sit back and be like, hey, mom, sit down. You don't got to go to work.
Right.
Hey, girl, sit down. Just stay home and take care of your kids. You feel me?
Yeah.
So you ain't doing enough like you think you're doing, because ain't nobody around you sitting down falling back. Ain't nobody around you comfortable. Everybody around you working. Everybody around you grinding. So it's like, hey, be that person that can be like, hey, mom, this your last day you'll ever have to work for another person, work for another man again. You're done. You're straight. You're good for life. I got you. So if you're not at that point, bruh, you ain't even scratched the surface. So while y'all out here balling, trying to stun on people, smoking, drinking, kicking it, popping out every weekend, buying all these chains and jewelry and cars and stuff, and
You throwing shots?
nah, I ain't throwing shots. I'm
I
just
thought you throwing it at me because I thought the chain.
Nah, I ain't.
I just fuck with you.
You know, I throw a shot, I'm gonna be the red. You feel me?
Fig.
But yeah, y'all popping all this stuff and y'all in every section and stuff, buying every bottle. But get what? Your mom feet swollen because she on her feet 12 hours a day.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
Talking to somebody.
Y'all, you really selfish. Y'all spending this money on bottles, strippers, weed, drugs, all this other stuff. Hustling backwards. Don't even know how to sell weed.
And weed is a bill, y'all. If y'all didn't know, but I'm gonna stop. I'm not going into it. I'm not. I could go a whole fucking tangent about that.
Weed is worse than like a light bill. Huh?
Like, bro, that shit's bad for most people. For a lot of
Hold on,
people.
before we already
God.
closed that. That was my closing statement. Be able to work where you can retire somebody. But what bill is weed equivalent to? Because these youngsters are buying halves. I don't even know how much that costs.
I say at least rent.
Rent for weed a month?
Nah, probably a little bit. Probably like a
Car note.
Car note.
Y'all paying a car note for the damn weed.
That's crazy.
Let's get into that next episode. Next episode, we talking about that weed.
Talk about how y'all motherfuckers addicts, and we not gonna act like people not fucking addicted to weed. I'm tired of that shit. Y'all nigga, I'm not addicted to weed. I can stop anytime I want to. No, the fuck you can't, cause why you ain't stop yet, bitch? You done said you gonna stop 20 times.
Got it down 2.5.
Fuck wrong with you?
Actually, y'all don't even be getting 2.5. I got a 2.3 in the back pocket.
Not a 2. Fuck. Hell no. But hey, look, go follow us on Instagram at On The Porch. And if you on YouTube, please like, comment, and subscribe. Go over to our other platforms, right? Not our other platform, because we don't own these shits. But go over to Spinrilla. Go over to Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, whatever that is. Go leave us 5 stars. Let's get this out to more people. And listen, guys, please go get my ebook. I am Mr. Mindset. Go follow me on Instagram at Mr.Mindset. Go follow me. Go get my ebook. My ebook gonna change your life. You trying to get better mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, or spiritually. We got you. So please go get my ebook. Not please. I don't give a shit if you go get it now. I'm still making money regardless. Let's do it.
Y'all go follow me at _BJ Real. OnlyFans coming soon.
No cap.
I'm on a bitch, get money, you know that we never could get a divorce. Say you the plug when nigga might have been the source. Why me pull up in that brand new Porsche? Come through, I teach you this shit like a chorus. Bitch, I'm like Ghost, I got power, of course. Invested my money and ran up a check. Now man, I hot like a motherfucking torch. I got a habit, gotta keep going, cause I cannot get stagnant when you get